He got it. In all the years I've done this, that was one of the coolest topwater strikes I have ever seen in my life. Right there. Halco decided a long time ago that they were going to make the most friendly, easy to use popper, for lack of a better way of putting it. They got the 195, the 160, the 135, the 105, the 80, the 60, and the 45 in a ton of colors.
That's a little kikiriki.
Oh!
Look at it go.
You don't think these things are mean? Look what he tried to eat. That's the biggest popper Halco makes. This is the haymaker. This is the Halco Rooster Popper 195. I apologize for the beautiful paint job. It's the only one that I've got left that still has one. The haymaker, of course, as you can see, is going to be something large, is going to smash this. Oh my gosh! Did you see that?
Oh, yes.
Awesome. This bait will not foul like any other popper. It's amazing. It's the easiest thing to throw, to work, and to catch fish on. It's ready to go right out of the package. Needs no modifications, comes in a ton of sizes, and it is designed to be perfect. It's the perfect popper, the Halco Rooster Popper. Hey. Oh, he's on it.
Go.
They're coming.
Hey,
He
nice
got it.
fish.
Oh, yeah, baby! Woo! Yeah! Halco's Max 190 and Max 130 is, well, they are one of my favorite series of baits. The Max 190, you control it up to, I mean, it says 11 knots, 12 knots. You can troll them faster than that. Typically, I won't troll much faster, high-speed trolling than 10 knots anyways, but you know, setting the wahoos aside, so let's not forget about that because that's phenomenal what it does. But the smaller version is very castable. It works through the water column. I mean, guys will work these like a butterfly jig. They'll throw them out, put them in free spool, let them drop down to 300 feet, and they just rip and pull, rip and pull, rip and pull.
Funny thing I found out about them is they're really good at catching ground fish.
There you go.
It's a big old ARS.
Smoked it. That's because he's coming out of 300 feet of water. That's a Halco Max 130. The big ARSs eat this thing. That Max 190 and the Max 130 are, I mean, honestly, they're two of my favorite baits that Halco makes. You're only limited by your imagination and the species that you throw them for. Cast them, troll them, jig them, through the water column, inshore, offshore, pretty much anything will eat these, as we've already shown. You need to check them out because Halco's got another home run. Out of all the baits that Halco makes, this is one I'm probably the most excited about just because it's so unique. With the inline singles on it, you can impose action on it. You can walk it back and forth, but the point of this bait is for species like tunas, dolphin, you know, even wahoos that are, quite frankly, you can't wind fast enough when you throw a bait. You're trying to get this away from a fish. You're doing everything you can from the time you launch this. It throws just like a lawn dart. It goes tail weighted and it'll go a mile. And from the time it hits the water, your first thought is how fast can I get this thing away from a fish? And it's not gonna be fast enough. You can see from the front end, it's got a very slender profile. From underneath, it's got the right color scheme. Look up, it matches the sky, which is what a fish is gonna be looking up at. The versatility of this bait and really the niche that it fills that nothing else does offshore for blue water is what's got me so excited. There's a whole lot of stuff that are gonna absolutely smash this. The skim stick from Halco, it's one you need to check out. When you see it in the water, you're gonna be amazed.
Halco tremblers are virtually indestructible, bibless or lipless minnows that can be cast, jigged, or trolled for a wide variety of sport fish. Advanced features of the tremblers include nose weighting, which produce extremely lifelike swimming action. Tremblers have the loudest noise and strongest body vibrations of all Halco lures. Stainless steel hook anchors and pull points are an integral part of the lure body, so they will not pull out. The giant trembler is as rugged as it gets. Troll up to 15 knots for some of the ocean's fastest predators. At 125 grams, the giant trembler sinks quickly and easily casts a long distance.